Hi, this is Leah. Yes, it's a run-on to the other one, but I thought while I'm here, I might as well make 2 videos out of one, or 3, or 4. Who knows how many we're going to get out of this. Oh, really, it's a little shiny right there. But then I moved so that I've got a window in front of me so I can get some natural light. Is it working? I don't know. Okay, so nighttime regime. Cue daytime regime with a few changes. Wash my face with the Avène Anti-Rougeur Clean for redness and calming. I find that I don't do well with soaps. I have ordered a cleanser from Paula's Choice to see what it's like, but I don't do well when I have to put my hands into any soap because I have eczema on my hands and my hands don't like it. So I use that. I put that on my face, rub it all over, spray myself with some water, take a tissue, wipe it all off, I'm done. Then, I've currently been using the Paula's Choice toner to even out my face with that, calm everything down. And then next is, again, because I don't want my hands to be covered in exfoliant while I do my eyes, I do the treatment next for my eyes. So I put this on my eyes next. It is upside down. It's Olay Eyes Eye Lifting Serum. Don't find that it lifts anything, but hey, removed a skin tag. I'm still kind of amazed at that. And then next I will apply on my hand. I will run it down here and I'll wipe it all over my face. The Paula's Choice Exfoliate, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Now this is not like, we would normally use the beaded stuff, which is now not supposed to be used, bad for environment, or we would scrub, or we would do something. I used to have things where I would scrub very, very rough pads that I would use to scrub my face. My face peels a lot on a good day. Now let's add something that wants it to peel. So I have still got to figure out a perfect way to deal with this. But for now, we're doing what it says. We do it in the morning and the evening, twice a day. We use the exfoliant. Now comes where things might change for nighttime. I have got the Olay Retinol Regenerist. Oh, the light is really shining on that. Sorry about that. A little tilted. Does that help? Olay Regenerist Retinol 24. It's a very creamy, focus camera, creamy lotion. Very lovely, I must say. You don't even need a lot. It's lovely. I also have Paula's Choice. I bought a whole bunch of samples. That's what I recommend. Go to Paula's Choice website. Pick one thing maybe that you might like. For me, I bought the suntan lotion. Okay, and I bought the moisturizer and the toner. Okay, about 3. So I bought those 3 items, and then I just filled my cart with all the little samples of things so I could try them to see what they were like. So I got the exfoliate, this, and another thing that I still haven't figured out what it's for. I was a wise shopper that day. Okay, so I got the 1% retinol treatment with peptides and vitamin C. Very tiny print on a tiny bottle. So this comes out in, it says to use 1 or 2 pumps for your whole face and your neck. Does not work because this is not the full size bottle. So I would say about the size of a pea. And then you can do your whole face. So that's what I use. But this says once every 3 days as you're starting to get used to it. And then working it up because retinol can affect your skin. Your skin can be affected by retinol. So you need to build up to it. Look it up. I'm not a doctor. I read what it told me to do. I'm doing it. Okay, so this one said it was fine for every night. This is a nighttime moisturizer with retinol in it. Oh my goodness, this stuff is heavenly. So when I put this on, the Paula's Choice, this is not a moisturizer cream or anything like that for nighttime. So I accompany it with CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. This is very thick and lovely. If your skin is dry at all, your skin will love this stuff. There, can we see it? CeraVe Night something something. Okay, this stuff is fantastic. Get it at my local drugstore or Amazon. Reasonably priced. Doesn't look very big, but you do not need very much. It is very thick. I have the burps sometimes. When you're overweight, you have acid, I have acid reflux, and you burp. So I do apologize. I noticed it when I was editing my videos, and I'm thinking, why are you burping so much? People are going to wonder what's wrong with you. Well, if you're overweight, you'll know. Okay, so this retinol goes on first, and then I follow it with the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. Fantastic stuff. If my skin is feeling extremely dry, I will use Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I do have problems with dry skin, so that's why I have a couple of different things depending on how my skin has been feeling that day. Now the other thing I was going to show you was this one, yeah, the Retinol 24 from Olay. I put it on last night. Last night was its night. Every other night is the night that this one gets put on, and every other night's the Paula's Choice Retinol thing. Can't remember. So I put this on last night, and I was trying to decide, you know, when you put on all these moisturizers, you can kind of, you know, you got that grip. Well, it could be the sunscreen too, but I think most of them have like a grip. You know, when you go like this, there's no grip unless you have really moist skin or you hydrate your skin. But without hydration, just there's nothing there. It just feels like skin, right? It doesn't feel dry, but it feels like skin. So when you put these moisturizers on, I feel something. I can feel something there dragging. There's something there. If you put any of these on, you'll know what I mean. You can kind of feel, I mean, it feels fine, but you don't feel anything. But when you go to move your hand, it doesn't slide like it does on your arm. Now, last night I put this on before I went to bed, and then I had trouble sleeping. So I was thinking about the drag for the other moisturizers, and I thought, I wonder what this one feels like. So then I went like this, and I touched it, and it felt like that. It felt not dry, but it just moved beautifully over the skin. My skin felt amazing. Oh my goodness, I was just in love with my skin and how the texture and how it felt after I put this on before going to bed. And it doesn't feel like that when I use the Paula's Choice Omega Plus. It doesn't feel like that when I use the CeraVe Night Moisturizer Cream. It doesn't feel that way when I use the Hydro Boost Gel Cream. Yeah. None of them leave my face feeling as wonderful as this one did. So then when I went to sleep and I woke up, and in the morning I thought, okay, well, because I didn't feel it on my face all night long like I do the other ones, maybe my face is going to be really dry. And I woke up in the morning and I touched it again, and it was like, oh, such a beautiful, beautiful feeling skin. It made my skin feel just amazing. Night moisturizer. And that made me wonder, do they have anything for the daytime? I haven't looked, because for me, I'm going to stay away from the micro-sculpting cream. That Olay's Regenerist micro-sculpting cream is not for me, because it makes my face peel uncontrollably peeling. I do want to be appealing to viewers, but I do not want to deal with that. And I am, you know, I've told in another video, I've mentioned that what I do is I put on some hand lotion on my face. I let it sit for 30 minutes, and then I have to scrape off all the skin. Otherwise, I'm constantly sloughing off skin. Even with the exfoliate, I'm finding that there is a bit of it. It's not very much. I get a little bit in I have areas of concern where I always have had dryness. So I get right across here and down the sides here. And when I was younger, I would just scratch. You know, I get an itch and I would scratch, and then it would just peel. And then I'd have to, if I didn't notice, for a while, there was a, Lucy's gonna go bye-bye. She wants to go bye-bye now. Oh, there was a while when I was working, you know, working 8 hours a day or whatever, and I didn't really notice. And I'd scratch my face, get an itchy face. You know, since Corona, we've realized how much we touch our face, right? Like, it's hundreds of times, I think. Like, I can't remember the statistics, but it was pretty high, and I was shocked. But when I watch my videos back, I can see myself. I really do. I'm a face toucher. Anyways, not your face, my face. So, it is that we touch our face a lot, and I was scraping, and I would go into the washroom at work, and I would just happen to look in the mirror, and it's like, oh my goodness. So then it's just been something that's plagued me for a while. And when I was younger, like I said, I went to the dermatologist, and he said, you have great skin because it constantly is growing. Well, okay, thanks. But I really do not. I feel like I'm really down low. This chair is hard. I can't sit up straight. I can't slouch. I can't sit anywhere. There we go. So I do have problems with dry skin. So I am still peeling. Gently peeling right at the moment. But we are peeling. So this is my nighttime regime. It's very similar to my daytime. But just a couple of things. You know, I don't put sunscreen on when I go to bed. No matter what that cosmetician person said, I'm not going to do that. And I also put on night cream so that it can do its magic while I sleep. And the retinol. Retinol or the retinol cream. And that's it. So I'll say goodnight. It's my nighttime regime. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you're learning as I learn through this journey. I know that when I was looking at different people's regimes I'm trying to sit up taller. I need to lower the camera. When I was looking at other people's nighttime regimes, I would think, okay, well, there it is. I'm going to try these products. And then, like 2 weeks later, I'd noticed that video had there was a newer video, and they changed their regime. And that's like what I'm doing. And I understand now how that happens, because you try new products, and you update what you do. And you add on things. When you find things, you take away things that you find aren't working. This is what everybody's going to go through, unless you're like my mother and you come home, you use your Pond's cold cream, and that's it. Because she didn't know anything else. She was 42 years older than me, so you can imagine what she knew from her 20s and 30s, which would have been 1940 or 1950. A lot of things changed in the makeup, in the face care, skincare industry. And she had poker straight, very thin hair, and I had massively curly hair. So all my growing up years, there was no such thing as conditioner in our house, and no shampoos that worked. So I would just use her shampoos. And then at some point I just gave up and used Palmolive dish detergent, because nothing she was doing was helping. Nothing that she had in the house was helping my hair, and I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to clean my hair really quick, and it cleans really good. But I do not recommend it. Okay, I was a kid. So there was no conditioner in our house. If I had grown up with conditioner or some products that might have helped with the frizz of the curl, things might have been a whole lot different for my hair growing up. Like I had an afro. Look. Okay, I will let you go. Please like and subscribe. Click down there, please. Please, 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 please. If you are in maximum screen, right over here, click the take me out of full screen so you can see the subscribe and the like button. I would really appreciate that. I've started a new Facebook group called Leah Brown Makeup and More, and there'll be a link to that in the description as well. Or if you have any questions or concerns, or you want to share some of your journeys into old age skin, saggy baggy skin, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching today, and may God richly bless you.